Under the bright sun of the savannah, herds of black and white zebras gathered on the banks of the Mara River. The stripes on their backs seemed to fluctuate with each rapid breath. The sound of neighing rang out, mingling in the tense atmosphere. They are pioneers, brave animals, often at the forefront of harsh migrations. But nature is not easy. A few of them suddenly stopped in the middle of the stream as if pulled down by a strong force. The zebra herd, although panicked, did not turn around. They swam through the rough water, each powerful step towards the other shore, where safety was waiting. The leader of the herd stepped forward, his ears erect and alert. It scanned the water, not only for the strong current, but also for the invisible threat from below. When the first zebra jumped down, the remaining herd seemed to be excited, one by one rushing into the muddy water. The sound of water splashing, the manes flying in the sunlight, created a vivid scene. A scene of destruction happened to a few animals in the herd. The pain had passed. So some zebras were left behind forever, deep in the river. There are some that can cross the deadly river, but can no longer continue with the herd. Oh, how sad. After the zebra herd opened the way, the long elk appeared. With their curved horns as symbols of authority, they looked down at the water with caution. Long elk do not rush down like zebras. They slowly, each one examined carefully, as if trying to weigh the danger. The river suddenly became a rough sea, as hundreds of antelopes crowded and pushed each other. Some of them slipped, others were swept away by the current. The crocodiles hiding below immediately rushed forward, but the chaos and large numbers gave the herd a better chance of survival. But when they reached the middle of the stream, the rushing water tested their strength. Some of them suddenly stopped, turned their heads, or tried to swim back to shore. However, consensus helps them overcome. The deer, with determination, finally set foot on the shore safely, but many eyes looked back to the water behind them, where they had just escaped the clutches of nature. Amid the dense forest canopy, a troop of monkeys swung and leapt between branches, searching for food in a false sense of security. But high above, the harpy eagle, the phantom of the skies, was silently watching, its razor-sharp eyes locked onto a playful young monkey that had strayed from the group, bouncing on a fragile branch. This tiger thought he had a meal, but no, because the monkey was very smart and stubborn, he escaped death. But this little monkey was really unlucky. He could not survive under the clutches of this ferocious leopard. Waiting for the perfect moment, the eagle dived like lightning, its massive talons gripping the prey in an instant. The monkey's shrill cry echoed through the trees, but it was too late. The rest of the troop shrieked in panic as the predator soared away with its prize. Back at the nest, eager eaglets awaited their mother's return. The harpy eagle tore soft chunks of flesh from the young monkey, feeding them to her chicks to nurture their strength. The brutal cycle of life was complete, where one creature's death ensures the survival of another, a relentless law of nature. Eagles are the #1 enemy of ground animals, be it snakes, foxes, and wolves. They are very voracious and reckless. Young rabbits, chicks, and foxes cannot escape from the eagle's claws. Young rabbits, chicks, eagles, and owls. These two species have very fierce competition because both are raptors and hunt their prey very cruelly. and foxes cannot escape from the eagle's claws. Monkeys are also one of the favorite dishes of carnivores. Although they live in organized groups and are highly alert, sometimes they are too busy searching for food, so they get lost in the sight of monkeys. Lions are also eaten by their own kind. African wild dogs, with their slim, agile bodies and colorful fur like a natural camouflage, are master hunters on the African grasslands. They live in tight herds, usually from 10 to 30 individuals, with incredible coordination in hunting, making even the strongest enemies such as lions and jaguars wary. Predator organization, the perfect army. A pack of African wild dogs usually consists of 10 to 30 individuals, but sometimes this number can be up to 50. Each individual in the pack plays a specific role in the hunt. Observe and choose a target. Before hunting, they gather and observe prey groups from afar, looking for weak, old, or immature individuals. The targets are often fawns, antelopes, or other medium-sized animals that are easily separated from the herd. Herd tactics. When discovering prey, wild dogs deploy a unique attack formation. A leading group chases the prey closely, forcing it to run in the direction they want. Another group block the path, cut off the tail, and push the prey into a trap. Some of the strongest individuals, usually adults, will perform the finishing blow when the prey is exhausted. Highest hunting efficiency in the animal world. Unlike lions or leopards, African wild dogs have a very high hunting success rate, up to 80 to 90% in many cases. This is thanks to smart tactics, use terrain to pressure prey, collective strength. Many individuals attack at the same time, making it difficult for the prey to escape. Speed and endurance, exhausting the prey before being defeated. Their most dangerous enemies are none other than lions and jaguars, who are at the top of the food chain on the grasslands. Giant lions and jaguars always consider wild dogs as reckless intruders, especially when they dare to sneak around and steal their food. When chased by lions, wild dogs do not fight, but choose to disperse in formation and run in many directions to escape. They boldly steal prey from jaguars. Their intelligence and dexterity help most of the herd escape. Accidents, but they cannot always avoid losses. The life of African wild dogs is a series of non-stop battles of wits and survival. From dramatic hunts in which they methodically hunt deer, injuring fawns, and dramatic confrontations with hyenas, to times when they escape from the clutches of lions, they draw creating a vivid picture of wild instincts. This is a clear testament to the harsh but also extremely attractive nature of the natural world, where every day is a battle for survival. When a pack of African wild dogs cornered a deer into a lake, they did not rush in immediately but surrounded it, cutting off all escape routes. The lead dogs will approach the water's edge, continuously intimidating the deer with sudden jumps or threatening growls. Meanwhile, other individuals keep a circular formation, ensuring the prey cannot escape. If the deer tries to swim away, they wait patiently on the shore, using a long siege tactic, taking advantage of their prey's exhaustion and panic to attack at the perfect moment. Finally, when the deer was exhausted, the whole herd rushed in to kill it quickly, proving its ruthless and effective herd strategy. The hyenas, with their ferocious hunting tactics, focused on a young wildebeest that had strayed from the herd. They divided into two groups. One group chased from behind, forcing the prey to move in the intended direction, while the other group ambushed and blocked the head. Their savage laughter rang out, causing panic in their prey. When the baby antelope was exhausted, the hyenas rushed in simultaneously, biting the legs and neck to defeat them, despite the efforts of the adult antelopes to save the baby. This video may have many sensitive areas. Please watch this video to sympathize with the survival of wild animals. Thank you very much. With zebras, hyenas must be more cautious because this prey is strong and has dangerous kicks. They often target an old or weak individual in the herd. One group of hyenas provoked and chased the zebra away from the herd, while another group followed closely on both sides, looking for an opportunity to bite the leg or hip, causing the prey to fall. When the zebras have lost their strength, they rush in from many directions to avoid counterattacks, quickly defeating them with fatal bites to the neck or abdomen. The scenes in the video are somewhat sensitive, please understand. Thank you. In the thick darkness of the night, a leopard quietly entered the residential area, its bright yellow eyes shining in the weak moonlight. It moved like a ghost, its body low to the ground. It approached a house where a dog was chained. The domestic dog begins to growl and bark fiercely when it notices a predator, but the leash prevents it from running away. The leopard jumped up and used a powerful pounce, causing the dog to collapse immediately. The leopard quickly grabbed its prey and disappeared into the darkness, leaving only a scene of terrifying silence. But they did not know that there were other people nearby. It was very scary for the appearance of the beast. It sneaked into the residential area gently. Hiding in the grass, the lioness quietly observed the giraffe munching on leaves. When the time comes, it rushes out at incredible speed, aiming for the hind legs of its prey. The giraffe ran in panic, but its long legs became its weak point. The lion persistently pursued, then jumped up, pounced on the leg, causing the prey to fall to the ground. Quickly, it bit the deer's neck, ending the hunt in the blink of an eye. Above the prey's carcass, the lion panted, his eyes blazing in the harsh step. With strength, the lion jumped on his neck, causing the deer to stagger and then fall to the ground with a heavy noise. Without giving the prey time to resist, it jumped on the deer, bit the neck, and squeezed hard until the prey was motionless. After a challenging hunt, the lion pressed down on the prey's carcass, his eyes glowing with victory. The other lions in the pride quickly arrived, starting a sumptuous party. On the steppe, life and death intertwine in a harsh circle of nature. The lions surrounded the wild buffalo. The buffalo could not resist with the strength of the entire lion group. This male lion was aiming for the baby buffalo, but the buffalo's mother was able to react and keep watch. But with such strength and hunger, the lion was fiercely killed to the end. And this was the end of his reckless daring to pounce on the buffalo. But fortunately for the buffalo, he had the cooperation of the whole herd, so the lion had to pay a heavy price. The duration of the video is not long. We would like to stop here. Rhino VSN channel would like to thank everyone for taking the precious time to watch this video. Hello and see you again.